Fans of Deep Purple have been left in absolute shock as devastating new details about Ian Gillan have just surfaced, sending a wave of concern across the entire rock community. For more than 5 decades, Ian Gillan has stood as one of the greatest and most unmistakable voices in rock history, the powerhouse vocalist behind Smoke on the Water, Highway Star, and some of the most iconic screams ever recorded. But behind the legendary stage presence and electrifying performances, Gillan's life has been marked by private battles, personal sacrifices, and struggles that many never imagined he was silently carrying. And now, new heartbreaking revelations are forcing fans to see the man behind the microphone in an entirely different light. What's emerging now is a clearer and far more painful picture of the toll that years of touring, personal pressures, and health concerns have taken on Gillan. Those closest to him have spoken quietly for years about the immense strain he endured in order to keep performing at the level fans expected. Even as Deep Purple continued touring into their later years, Gillan pushed himself far beyond what most musicians his age would even attempt. His commitment to the band, to the fans, and to the music that shaped generations came at a heavy cost, one that he rarely acknowledged publicly. But today, new reports finally reveal just how much he was truly struggling behind the scenes. Sources close to the legendary frontman say that Gillan had been battling exhaustion and chronic health setbacks, issues that had intensified in recent months. For a man who built his reputation on power, stamina, and unmatched vocal strength, facing these challenges has been emotionally crushing. Friends describe him as someone who always tried to downplay his problems, refusing to be seen as weak or vulnerable. But the truth is far more heartbreaking. Gillan was forced to confront the reality that even rock icons are not invincible. He pushed through pain, fatigue, and growing limitations, not for fame or money, but out of love for the fans who supported him for over half a century. Compounding the distress is the emotional toll tied to losing so many fellow rock legends over the years. Gillan has watched countless peers, some close friends, pass away, step back from public life, or face devastating illnesses. It has weighed heavily on him, serving as a harsh reminder of the fragility of time and the inevitability of age catching up, even with the strongest among us. For fans, hearing about Gillan's struggles feels like losing a piece of rock history itself, because his voice, his presence, and his spirit have always felt larger than life. What makes today's news truly devastating is how suddenly it has hit the public. Gillan's team has remained private, but those close to him say this moment has been building quietly for years. Whether it's the cumulative effects of touring, unresolved health concerns, or simply the natural consequences of a lifetime spent giving everything to music, the situation has now become impossible to ignore. And for millions around the world, this is a painful wake-up call. One of rock's most powerful voices is facing one of the hardest chapters of his life. As fans absorb today's heartbreaking update, one thing is clear: Ian Gillan's legacy is untouchable. His voice shaped generations, inspired countless artists, and defined the sound of Deep Purple. No matter what lies ahead, the world owes him a debt of gratitude. And today, more than ever, fans around the world are sending him their love, support, and strength.